did bind, gag, torture, and murder these women and dump their bodies in his small town. And so, yeah, this is the reason why it took 13 years for them to finally solve it. In fact, it didn't take that long once they brought the case back up in just a year ago, 2022, and now they have an arrest, just a little over a year later.
Is that sheriff still in prison?
No, he's out now. That was 2016. He did 46 months, so he's been released now, and now he just I guess he's trying to maintain a low profile.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet that's gonna come all out pretty soon. Yeah.
Well, the reason why they tried to rush and arrest the guy now, Mr. Hewerman, is because they believe he was still contacting sex workers using burner phones and was planning on killing. And they believe he may be involved with murders that are in other states because he traveled. Apparently, his wife traveled too. This is an interesting case for that, for many reasons, but it also has some similarities to other cases like the Craigslist killer, Philip Markoff, the guy who was arrested in Boston. Similar MO with choosing his victims. And I mean, classically, Dave, you know this, that female sex workers have always been at high risk for serial killers, have always been almost the prey of choice because the police don't like to investigate their disappearances. When they disappear, I hate to say it, but the authorities just don't seem to care, or at least that's the way it was.
A lot of them live very transient lifestyles, and they don't know where they lived last or anything. But yeah, the cops don't care. I'd say the cops don't care about anybody. But I live in California, so.
Yeah, it's the guy also apparently had a huge gun collection. I think they confiscated over 200 guns.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's not collecting. That's a catch.
Well, it's interesting too because the northern states aren't that easy to get a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, he did have permits for some of them, but not all of them.
Well, he also had a timeshare in Vegas. So, Nevada's the easiest place to buy a gun.
Yeah, all the guns. All the guns every weekend.
A lot of bodies in the desert too.
Yeah, that's another thing is that there's quite a few women that sell their bodies in Las Vegas. Yeah. I wonder how many are missing and are connected to this guy.
No kidding.
So is it selling their body or is it renting their body?
I think it's renting.
It's renting. And you need to sold till you're married.
Yeah, well, you pay for it one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for
temporary or in the long run,
yeah. So far, he's been charged with only 3 of the murders, but they believe he's responsible for at least a 4th, which turns out to be the first victim, Maureen Brainerd Barnes.
They were all pretty cute too.
Yeah, he had a type, small, petite, attractive young women. Yeah. There's been a few that have come out now that actually workers that have had dates with him that survived.
They didn't kill him.
Yeah, well, they said he creeped them out and they ended the dates early. There's at least 2 of them that I know of that I've watched, briefly with. What I find interesting is the bodies. Well, a lot of it is interesting, but the bodies were all found in burlap sacks, and I'm wondering where the fuck do you get burlap nowadays?
Yeah.
It's not like it's the 1800s. Who the hell has burlap?
You're going on Etsy or something.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think they even use burlap for potato sacks anymore.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's just like maybe back when I was a kid.
Coffee comes in burlap.
Yeah, if you buy it by bulk, right?
Yeah. The 50-pound bag.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But crazy. And then as far as the DNA, they found his wife's hairs on 1 or 2 of the victims. And they say that's transference, from him to the victim, which is interesting. They only found 1 of his hair on the victim, and that's the DNA they used to match to a pizza crust that was discarded outside of his office.
Can you imagine the one that fat bastard? That's probably the one pizza crust he should have ate.
No shit.
That fat bastard. I guarantee his taint smells like cold cuts.
Yeah, heats up by himself, that's like,
Oh, I bet.
alright.
He smells like a Ukrainian soldier in the desert, alright? So, he should have ate that crust. He ate that crust. And
Yeah, but
one
he's
time,
he's like a big oaf, man. He towers over the cops walking him around, doing the perp walk. The guy's huge, you know.
definitely
Everybody
ogre.
know a guy like that, gets a little too close when he's kind of drunk and shit. And you're like, yeah, come on, man.
You're like, come on, cold cuts, back up.
Alright, I gotta go get another beer, bro. Make an excuse to get away from him,
They called him Herman Munster in high school.
Yeah.
But he's also been referred to as an ogre or ogre-like. He's kind of look like Shrek. Maybe get the hair off him.
It smells like Shrek. Somebody's like a swamp from the head, don't get.
Apparently, the new vehicle of choice for this serial killer is the Chevy Avalanche, which they haven't made in years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of a small truck for a big dude. That's like getting
two of them. He had two of them, so he really liked Avalanches.
What the hell? That's an ugly truck. That's not even really a truck.
Like I said, they don't make them anymore. There's a reason. So,
Must have been good for hauling bodies.
yeah. Apparently he cried and claimed his innocence when they arrested him, said he didn't do it. Now he's on suicide watch. Which Philip Markoff, the Craigslist killer, the one they arrested in Boston, he killed himself. So, it wouldn't be a surprise if this guy did try to kill himself.
Did Epstein kill himself?
Epstein was murdered. Come on, everybody knows that.
Yeah, we all know that.
It's like OJ did it, everyone knows.
Yeah.
It's like the glove didn't fit, but we know you still did it somehow.
Yeah. It says also that this guy has ties to South Carolina. Isn't that where you're from?
Well, Bases in North Carolina right now.
I'm in North Carolina.
But it's not
I'm from Sacramento. I grew up 45 years in North Island.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you move out east for?
I'll give you a hint. Where's it? The wrong one. Where's it at? Every night, trying to sleep.
Yeah. They were like North Islands and North Sac got that shit every night.
It's like fucking Vietnam outside every night. But
that guy, it sounded like a bomb was going off every night around.
I know.
Yeah, and
you hear it from miles away. It's like it's from the same side, that big old boom. You hear it from, oh man, so far away.
The guy killed himself. The guy, about a year after I left there, they found out the guy was right on Del Paso Boulevard, right where it splits off. And crappy old house blew up half of the house. The guy was making his own bombs and letting them off. And it took him blowing himself up to get caught. The cops couldn't figure it out before then. It had been going on for years. Just pathetic.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're half hour in. It's about time to go to our second break and come back with the round table. Thanking our guest David for coming on. It's been awesome so far. We're gonna bring the round table on, bring the rest of my friends on, talk about some more murders, death, kills. We'll be right back. MDK, baby.
The best lunch comes from Uranus. Uranus, Missouri. That felt good. Tastes even better. Wow. Even in the crack of America's heartland, the citizens of Uranus are first to give you their amazing fudge. That's right, fudge from Uranus. I'm not fudging with you. You're literally in Uranus. That's the mayor of Uranus, and you can get your fudge out the back door at UranusGeneralStore.com. And we're not fudging with you. I'm as serious as a fudging horse kick to the side of your fudging head.
I am as serious as forgetting your fudging anniversary.
I'm serious as skid marks on your fudging undies.
I'm serious as fudging a pregnancy test. I'm serious as fudging the presidential election.
I'm serious as fudging the bar exam.
Uranus squeezes out so many different fudges that they have a fudge for everyone. They got blueberry fudge, chocolate fudge, vanilla fudge, chocolate pecan fudge, mint chocolate fudge, cookies and cream fudge, peanut butter fudge, M&M fudge, toffee bar fudge. There's a fudge for everyone. Right now I'm making the mayor's #2 favorite flavor of fudge. You can try some at UranusGeneralStore.com. Click now. That is some yummy fudge from Uranus. The best fudge does come from Uranus, Mr. Mayor. That's my dad. Go to UranusGeneralStore.com and order the best fudge and fudge this side of the Mississippi. And the other fudge side, too. We can't contain it anymore. Uranus is about to explode across your screen and your front door. Ooh, fudge! Quit prairie dogging and order the best fudging fudge ever. Hey, Mr. Prairie Dog. So digging for fudge in Uranus isn't your thing, then bring your fingers over here. Uranus offers a lot more than fudge. They got fudge and magnets. They got fudge and hats on the hottest fudge and calendars of Uranus you've ever fudged and seen. That's cool. But if you ask me what the best part about Uranus is, other than the fudge in Uranus, it's the fudging shirts. Fudge not, lest ye be fudged first. Fudge, 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 fudge. Want to see more of Uranus? Come see the amazing attractions like the Verticord Creamery and Funnel Cakery. Fudge and Crate. Escape Uranus Escape Rooms. Fudgerific. Uranus Sideshow Museum. Hot Fudge. Chickaboos Buddy Bar Grill. Fudge, yeah. So quit fudging around. How many more times do I need to say fudge to get you to order some fudge and fudge? Seriously, Uranus can't hold this fudge forever, so you might as well order some fudge today, for fudge's sakes. Go to UranusGeneralStore.com and order your fudge today. Or come down here and drop some deuces yourself. Peace. Welcome to Uranus. Let's make Uranus great again. Fudge, yeah. Fudge, 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 fudge. Fudge.
In a time and place where kids were forced to fight for survival.
Jesus, I'm just hoping when I lop this dude's filthy head off, his cock will be rigor morty for like 30.
Food is sparse.
Jesus, I'm starving.
And so are the women.
God damn it, Samuel. See if you could cut that tree stump off and fit it up my anus.
These are the Hunger Gays.
Oh, God damn, cock. Back with your spoo arrow and shoot it in me.
Oh, coming this summer to theaters near you.
God damn it, what are you doing in that tree? Climb down off that hard piece of wood and climb onto mine.
Written by Suzanne Collins.
Is that a bow and arrow in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Readapted by Amanda Cross.
Take your filthy love weapon and stuff it deep inside my fight tunnel.
The hunger has been satisfied.
Welcome back to the Sanitarium. Thank you, my Codex. Does it sound smooth? It's about the murder and death. Kills, also known as MDK. I'm just kidding, fucking around. That's a cool accent, though, huh? It's like, what do you think, Phil? Is this my murder voice? I'm gonna murder you and funnel your shame hole. Your shame hole, Phil. Alright. Welcome back. This is the round table. I'm going to go ahead and start introducing people. First of all, I want to welcome Paul Dale Roberts. Yay!
Hey, what's going on? You got a great guest.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Paul Dale Roberts, the host, the main leader here in the round table discussion. Go ahead and bring everybody else on. Next we have the executioner.
Yes, motherfucker. Great guest you got.
Oh yeah, he's awesome, huh?
Yeah,
Next we have my co-host and my dear buddy, El Guapo. AKA.
Hola, senor.
Hola. We have Terry the Tank. Do it? Oh, wow. How'd that feel?
Great.
That was great. That was one hell of an entrance there. Last but not least, here's Dave.
Hey, how's it going?
So, welcome to the round table. This is me and my buds. All get together, pick on you, and ask questions. Talk about tanks, that kind of stuff. Tonight mostly focusing on murder and all that good stuff. So we'll go easy on the tanks.
Hey, Dave, you remember, the Morris Solomon Jr. case?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another guy that, the police didn't want to investigate the cases because it was prostitutes.
Yeah.
And the cops were involved
They
in
were
it.
black prostitutes too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you talking about the dude from Oak Park?
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
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 He was
Yeah,
a
that
carpenter,
guy was a
fixed
sick
man.
bastard.
Yeah, that was the handyman killer. Yeah, and you know, you have so many serial killers that were in Sacramento, from Doretha Puente, Morris Solomon Jr. You had Gerald Armand Gallego and his wife Charlene Adele Gallego.
Legos.
Yeah,
Sick.
Richard Trenton
Richard
Chase,
Chase.
aka the Vampire of Sacramento.
Yeah,
And the
right there.
Oh yeah. And
They're all in the book.
about Roger Kibbe, I-5 Strangler.
He's the one I did not put in the book. He was supposed to be in the second installment, and honestly, the first one didn't sell enough for me to write a second one.
Oh my God.
Well, there was also a serial killer in 1941 in Sacramento, so it goes way back. And that guy, they called him the Sacramento Basher, and they never really caught a good name on him, but like Yolo County and some of the surrounding counties kind of cleared their dead guy in the sloughs thing. But he really did kill like 5 people. They were all gay cowboys.
Oh my
from,
God.
Yolo County for the most part. And yeah, he beat them to death. And they thought that he was a military guy because he drove like a military type vehicle. And the people that were alive that saw him.
The
Man killer. There he is.
Wow.
So, right during, right when Pearl Harbor happened, the killings all stopped. So that kind of gave more credibility to him being a military guy, because we had 3 Air Force bases right here in Sacramento at the time. 2 Air Force bases and some other things, an armory and stuff. So, yeah, they think that, you know, he went somewhere else. Either that, or he was caught in some other crime and was put away. Because in 1955, the murders started happening again, and at least 4 men were killed in the same way by another serial killer. That would have been about 17 years from the first ones in 1941, and the average sentence that someone gets for murder in California is like 15 to 17 years.
Well, that ain't bad.
Hey, David. Hey, I don't know if you ever heard of this case, but it was Luis Rodriguez, and on the causeway, he killed 2 CHP officers.
Oh, right. That's why their names are on there.
Yeah, and I actually knew him back in the 70s, and I was Arthur Murray's dance instructor. And I was teaching him how to dance and his wife how to dance. And I would have never thought he would be involved in so many things, but come to find out he was involved with Charles Manson, some of his followers, and he was also involved with the lady that got her arms cut off, hacked off. And she was hitchhiking, and he picked her up and brought her back to his apartment and got intimate with her. Later on,
That's a popular thing on Instagram now these days.
Yeah.
It's just all the amputees and all the chicks with no arms and legs and shit.
Yeah.
They got all the OnlyFans and shit.
Well,
Go ahead.
it was a guy that actually picked her up hitchhiking and chopped off her arms. And she was seen walking on the freeway naked with her arms up, but they've been chopped off by that guy. And Luis Rodriguez was involved with her.
She survived.
Yeah.
That's deep. You cut your freaking arms off and you live and you run down the road. To me, like,
Oh God.
you know, little stubbies running down the freeway.
You guys remember this happened, like,
Sorry.
maybe 2003 or 2004, and I just moved here, so I wasn't really aware of where everything was, but it was like a junkyard for, semi-trailers, and I think it might have been in West Sacramento, and this thing had been closed for like 20 years. They opened it up and they found like this mummified body of like this 20-year-old kid who went missing like 25 years earlier, and they think he climbed in there just to get out of the rain or something, and somebody went by and closed it while he was sleeping.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's a fun way to wake up.
David.
Yeah, he was from like Washington State or something.
David, are you familiar with Marcus Thomas? He was the brother of Philip Michael Thomas, aka Tubbs on Miami Vice.
Yeah.
And he was the Oak Park rapist.
He was?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Not the Morris Solomon guy. There had to be more than one there was an Oak Park killer and then I guess an Oak Park rapist.
Yeah, the Oak Park killer. Well, the handyman killer, which was Morris
exactly,
Solomon
yeah,
Jr.
Morris
Yeah. And I mean, and then you have all your high profiles like Linda Squeaky Fromme. She was the attempted assassination of Gerald Ford. Patty Hearst. When I got out of the service in 1976, I moved to W Street. Come to find out, Patty Hearst and the Sudanese Liberation Army were holed up in an apartment complex just 1 block away from where I was living on W Street in Sacramento.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey Paul, have you heard of Teresa Knorr?
No, I haven't.
You wanna all those other ones I put in the comic book too, but you want a real nasty one. Teresa Knorr locked her own daughter in a cupboard like a broom closet.
Whoa.
And murdered her daughter, tried to remove the bullet, ended up like burning her body. It gets really gruesome.
Did you put Dorothy Quinte in there, whatever her name is?
Yeah, Dorothy.
Yeah, Dorothy Puente. I've been inside of her home.
Yeah. Oh, you're lucky.
And I investigated.
Yeah, my friend,
I investigated
my friend
her home.
actually used to rent the property.
Yeah.
There's a plaque out
Yeah, my friend was renting Dorothy Puente's property for a good while, and we used to party there.
In the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. I wonder what you're gonna find in that place.
Yeah, I did.
I found everybody, but you know that happened at the same time Morris Solomon was discovered. They discovered Dorothy Puente.
Yeah. And the Sacramento News and Review, they had me investigate Dorothy Puente's house to see if it was haunted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
What'd you find?
I mean, we just got like orbs on the rooftop. We took some pictures, so you could see some orbs. I think we got one EVP, and that was about it. We didn't get much, yeah. And then
people that live there now, they have like little signs on their fence saying "Don't trespass or we'll bury you" or stuff like that.
Oh my God.
We'll continue her work.
Yeah.
And David and Phil.
One person was buried in the sitting position in her front yard, and they hacked off her head because her head was sticking out of the ground.
Oh wow!
So they weren't buried very deep.
Oh, she did. Wow. She pissed off.
Dorothy was old, I guess, or not that strong, maybe.
Yeah. She drugged them.
Well, the East Area Rapist is also probably the most famous killer out of Sacramento now, right?
Right. Yeah, the Golden State Killer. Yeah.
The Golden State Killer, exactly.
And Phil and David, did you guys write up anything on the Good Guy shootout, where they had that hostage standoff? If you guys recall that one.
Yeah. I've never written about it, but I'm familiar with the story. That was like really crazy.
Yeah.
That was gruesome.
Yeah, Sacramento has a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, people don't realize just how bloody Sacramento is. You know, I mean, like was it Kaczynski? Kaczynski stayed in Sacramento twice in hotels, and one of his victims was murdered there. Didn't we do a video out in front of the building, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaczynski killed 2 people, and the second one was right across the street from the Attorney General's office where my wife works. And the guy opened up. Actually, I just found out that my mother-in-law knew the guy, and but his head was blown right into the tall ceiling.
Well, you know, there is a magic word in the word Sacramento, right? Sacrament.
Yeah.
So I think saying Sacramento was just fucked from day one. So.
Well, man, you know about the first sheriff of Sacramento? He was a 27-year-old bar owner. He got elected sheriff, and I wrote about it in my very first book. It's like the first thing, because you don't know about the